So, Fallout 76. I had high hopes for it. Not extremely high hopes for it.
They were pretty high, Paul.
Dude, every time I saw you were watching the videos, you were ready. Like, kept saying all the weapons that were going to be released.
I was hyped.
Same here, bro.
That wasn't all the time. That was just during breaks at the games. Anyway, I was pretty excited. But it was also a thing of like, it's just something new to play in Fallout, which is awesome because again, I played Fallout 4 for a straight year. That was amazing, and then I played New Vegas during the summer because I was excited for 76. Well, it was also just a thing of like, it wasn't a thing of purely for the fans, but it was also kind of like a Bethesda just wanting to do something of their own wants.
Yeah.
Which I think is awesome because that's kind of the thing of where game developers can really flourish. Because they're just actually doing something that they want to do.
Yeah.
So it's purely their own thing. But I also think they didn't do great just with the bugs that started with it. The whole thing of the problems with the bags and just kind of selling something that wasn't really what they were selling actually.
Yeah.
And then they're like trying to replace it now and screwing that up too. I definitely think they probably should have thrown a year back or something like that. Just worked on it a lot more. Because another thing is, they could have definitely done NPCs if they really wanted to, but they didn't, and they were hoping that it would be player oriented, and that's kind of where you get like that whole field. But the fact is, Fallout's a game of single players and people that play single player constantly, so you can't expect them to have mics or to want to talk to other people because they play single players. So it's a totally different audience they're going for, where that they should have, and like they didn't have to have companions because that would be way too weird, because it's like, wait, you have a companion but I have the same companion, huh? This doesn't make sense. But they definitely could have had NPCs, so that isn't great. And the story's just very like, just kind of follow the overseer and just kind of figure things out. And like, you'll hear these like radio recordings and you'll think, oh, maybe there actually is an NPC. Maybe they lied to us and were just like giving us that. Because then it was like, my thought was before it came out, when they said the whole no NPCs, I thought it's going to be a media stunt. They're saying it because then it's going to be like, you go out into the wasteland thinking nobody's alive, and then you find people. That didn't happen. Sadly. Depressingly, that didn't happen. But it sucks, sadly. Because it's very, oh yeah, there's this radio beacon, or there's radio signaling here, and it's this one chick wanting me to do this one quest. And like, I could do that, but the fact is I just know she's dead already. So like, I don't have any connection to it. I don't care. You just kind of keep walking.
There was so much potential for Fallout, I think. It could have been a great game.
Because my big thing with it was like, because I know you aren't a huge Fallout fan, and I know Joey isn't. And I just thought, oh, I can get them to have it because I already knew you wanted to play it.
Yeah.
And Joey was willing. And I was like, that's great, because I love Fallout. I can show them this amazing world and be like, you see that thing? That's a Deathclaw. Stay away from that. Yeah. Like, and then Joey would obviously run over at it and try and kill it and get us all killed. Yeah. And be like, yeah, that's why you stay away from it. Learn from your lessons, from your mistakes.
And break his controller.
True.
Yikes.
Joey is a friend of ours that sometimes will maybe someday eventually come onto the podcast.
You want to see Fortnite Rage, people? I will show you Fortnite Rage.
We will play you clips.
All right, now let me just take my view of Fallout 76. Let me start it from the very beginning. E3. So, let's just say there were a lot of false claims. Now, on the TV, I don't know if y'all watched E3 or not. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Now, on the TV, when they were showing Fallout 76, it looked really good. Visuals looked really good. It just felt like something that could have a lot of potential. And then, of course, comes release day, or the beta, actually. There were just so many bugs. People were complaining all the time. While I didn't play the beta, I was looking into this, and I was just a little bit disappointed, you know?
I heard there were leftover bugs.
Yeah, there still are. Yeah, there still are. Yeah, the power armor bug. So
They're constantly fixing bugs.
yeah, so whenever you got into power armor, for other players, it would look like you were like some sort of anorexic but somehow buff guy. Yeah, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but if you play Fallout 4 and you know the bug that I'm talking about, then you'll know. Or both, yeah, because
It's in both games.
it's in both. Yeah, because literally what happened, the thing that disappointed me the most was they literally brought over the same engine,
Copy paste.
copy pasted basically, yeah. And all the bugs from Fallout 4 go into Fallout 76. And some of these were simple, easy fixes. Like, they had 3 years to fix the bugs in Fallout 4. Like, if they did that, they wouldn't have this much of a problem with Fallout 76.
With that time, I think they could have gone like not just copy and pasted. I think they could have actually made new stuff out of it.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't think they did. They haven't made any DLCs like they did for Fallout 3. And personally, I like the DLCs that they came with it. Yeah.
I'm gonna interrupt you real quick. My big thing with it is, I think for a game that they hyped up so much for fans, they really threw it in a different direction that they should have known people wouldn't have liked. Especially just throwing NPCs out completely, because Bethesda's known for doing really good NPCs at times.
Because, like, you start forming emotional bonds with the characters, like Preston Garvey in Fallout 4.
Yeah, because you emotionally hate him.
Another 7 pounds.
So many people hate him.
I'll mark it on your map.
Oh my gosh. See? That makes me cringe.
Yeah, but let me get back to my little tangent. So, next problem I had with it is the fact that Fallout 76 is under lawsuits for the bags. Now, okay, so you probably don't know, Brandon, but let me just explain it to those who don't understand. Okay, so let me just explain it real quick. So, pretty much Fallout 76, they advertised for a canvas bag, right? And this is part of the Power Armor Edition, which you pay, I think, $250 for. You get a canvas bag, you get a Power Armor helmet, you get, I think, what was it, a map with it, Davis? For the Power Armor
It
Edition.
was a map that glows in the dark.
Yeah, and then I think it came with the game itself. I think that's what it was, right? Yeah, I mentioned the helmet.
And I would like to point out that this sold out within 1 day on Amazon. Like all of Amazon's, all of GameStop, everything sold out of the Power Armor Edition.
Yep, and then guess what happened? Nylon bags instead of the previously advertised canvas bags, and so many people were pissed off about that. Like, I can understand that. Yeah, it's false marketing.
Fraud Howard.
No, it's just like a cheap nylon bag that probably really isn't even water.
So, like, what did it look like?
It just looked like a duffel bag, like maybe a gym bag.
Like the original.
Well, the original was like, it looked like a gym bag. No, it was like a gym bag. Like, you have the handles on the sides.
Yeah.
It looked awesome.
Yeah, and I think it was like a zip up, so it's like your normal zip up gym bag with 2 handles you can carry around.
And if you're gonna pay $250 for a selective edition that not a lot of people are gonna have, you should get what you paid for.
Guess what their excuse was for not having the canvas bags? Yep, not enough materials. Like,
You had 3 years to make this game. You couldn't have gotten the materials prior to releasing it. I honestly don't understand. They could have done it.
Bethesda's going down the hill.
Oh yeah.
It's the most sad thing ever.
okay, there is something they did right, however, though. They let their customers know that this was coming. However, it does not, cancel out the fact that they still replaced it. And Brandon is pulling up a picture of it right now. See, that's what it should have been.
Looks like a garbage bag.
Basically, yeah. They were getting legit garbage.
The fact is, the better way to have done this for them would have been, hey, we don't have the materials right now, and really hate to do this, but we are going to ship it to you another time. We'll try to get to you as soon as possible, and we're gonna try and figure this out.
I still even think with that there would have been backlash because it came with.
Well, no, that definitely would have gotten backlash, but it would have gotten a lot less and no lawsuits for trying to replace it with a way worse.
It looks like a Nature Valley bar.
Yeah. So, all right. So on top of that, they also acquired a new lawsuit because people were trying to return their Power Armor Edition because they didn't like the bag, first of all. And let's see. I think if I remember correctly, there were 2 incidents. One is that the customers that weren't happy with the nylon bag, Bethesda tried to give them 500 atoms worth of in-game currency,
Which is pretty easy to get on your own.
it's only $5 to pay, and like that just makes no logic to me. So you're gonna replace a probably at least $50 for a canvas bag, and you're gonna give me only $5 back for that. It's like that doesn't make any sense to me. And then on top of that, people were trying to refund their purchase, and for I think about a good 5 minutes or something like that, or however long, they put up a website, and I want to say for 5 minutes, all the shipping details about a certain customer could be found. I think around 63 they had their username, their email, and I think their phone number, something like that. So basically everybody could see that, and Bethesda realized that, and they took it down. They apologized, of course, but I wouldn't be surprised if that brought in even more lawsuits onto what they already have. So pretty much Bethesda's just shooting themselves in the foot and not bandaging the wounds, yeah.
And about 1 week into Fallout 76's release, you had a good majority of the community trying to return the base game, even those who didn't buy the Power Armor Edition.
yes.
And then GameStop stopped taking returns on Fallout 76 for like 4 days. They stopped taking returns because so many people were returning.
And you know what's even worse than that? Literally a week after release, it's marked down to like $40 or $50 because they know it's that bad. Well, yeah, that's because.
Same thing with Battlefield 5. Initially it was $60, now it's like $30.
That's true, but no, it's $40, and now it's $30 for Battlefield 1 players. That's why I'm getting it Thursday, because that ends Thursday, and I get paid Thursday. So finally.
However, I'm not going to completely slam Fallout 76, okay? There are some stuff that they are doing right. They're coming out with patches that do fix up the certain bugs. They are keeping in touch with the community. They do, I think, a podcast called Inside the Vault or something like that. I think they started doing that recently, or Into the Vault or something like that.
Bethesda does that?
Bethesda, yeah. Because they realize that they haven't been in touch with the community, and it's like they understand that, so they've been trying to reach out to the community more. So
At least they understand that.
yeah, so they're at least trying, and they've released a couple patches now. I'm pretty sure.
They've done multiple.
Yeah, they've done multiple patches, I think, in the last month or so. So at least they're trying to take the steps forward in the right direction. However, yeah, it's too late. It's like yeah, and then I don't know if y'all know, but I think Starfield is actually the next game Bethesda has on their launch schedule. But I think that's coming out either 2019 or 2020.
Nobody even really knows anything about it, besides the fact that it's outer space.
Yeah, but I think Bethesda just kind of ruined their image because of this game. Like, worst case scenario, you just gotta push it back and just tell them.
That's what they should have. They had waited, like what Anthem is doing, until next year. They could have fixed everything. They could actually have added some stuff. NPCs actually made it a good Fallout game, but instead they wanted to do. They favored profit over quality.
Well, the fact is, it'll probably take them over a year to actually make it a good game.
Yeah, and then no one wants to play it anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just disappointing to me that a AAA company that I held in high regard releases a game like Fallout 76, and they have beta testers to pick out these bugs, and I'm pretty sure they were aware of it too. That's what I'm thinking.
Then weren't they stupid?
No.
Bethesda just wanted to get the game out to make.
They literally said there was bugs in it that they knew of.
So, I see. But like the worst thing, like with the bugs, is like a lot of people in the community are taking the initiative to try and fix them themselves with new mods.
Well, yeah, but
Mods aren't even out yet.
well, whenever they come out, they're gonna try to fix it up.
Well, who knows when that comes out, though?
Yeah, I don't think that's on top of their list right now.
No, definitely not.
Take my word with a grain of salt. I don't even own the game.
Well, honestly, I think our opinion on Fallout is it was a waste of potential. That very sad.
It's like another No Man's Sky, like at launch.
Another EA, man.
Oh, let's not even get started on EA. They have destroyed Star Wars in so many ways. Now
I grew up playing Battlefront.
I
It
know,
was so amazing. I'm depressed they've ruined it.
Okay. EA, their last update for Star Wars Battlefront 2, I did play a few matches. They had the Battle of Geonosis, with the Clone Wars and everything. It was pretty cool.
I've seen a screenshot of it. It looks really well done.
Oh yeah, but it's still a pay-to-win system. It is insane how they think that it's okay to do this for a Star Wars game. I mean, Star Wars, the game that millions of kids realize a franchise has been built up so much, and they twist it. I hate it. This is what ticks me off, because Star Wars is such a great franchise, and then EA comes in and does their bullshit, and...
Facts.
Yeah.
Props to EA for Battlefield 1.
You mean Battlefront 1?
Battlefield 1.
Oh,
Battlefront
yeah.
1 was good too.
I like Battlefront.
That was good. Battlefield 1 is great.
Okay, Battlefield Front 2, I think.
Wait, that's not EA, that's DICE. DICE did Battlefield.
Yeah, but EA.
EA had some...
No, they didn't. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Battlefront.
Are we talking about Battlefront or Battlefield?
Battlefield 1.
Battle of Duty. Battlefield and
Shut up.
Oh, yeah.
Battlefield 1 is amazing.
EA uses Origin on PC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Battle of War.
EA published it. I think DICE made both games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like DICE. They're
DICE is great.
Yeah. Alright.
I mean, they're overextending themselves now.
The last thing I want to say on like Star Wars thing, EA tries their best. I'm still a little pissed at them, but thanks for making a good Star Wars game. Iffy on that, but they tried their best. But there is a new Star Wars game coming out. They're redoing an Old Republic game,
I don't know how I feel.
but it's actually going to be on a platform this.
Stick to the movies, Disney.
I mean, like Disney's ever going to make an Old Republic movie. They're coming out with the series The Mandalorian, which is like... You don't know about that?
No.
Dude, it's been all over Twitter. Yeah, the Star Wars series is a live-action show, The Mandalorian, and it's going to have a bunch of characters from Game of Thrones are going to play like the main characters. It's really cool. I cannot wait for it.
Alright, no more Star Wars, y'all. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take y'all away from that a little bit. So, what I'm gonna do, I kind of came up with the list of what I call ups and downs of 2018. So pretty much the ups are like the really good games, or the games that I thought were really good. Personal opinion, just what I have. If you don't agree with me, perfectly understandable. So my ups would be Red Dead Redemption 2, God of War, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Marvel's Spider-Man, Detroit Become Human, and A Way Out.
We need to talk about Detroit Become Human. That was... I completely forgot about that. That was probably one of the best PlayStation games I've ever played. That rivaled God of War, in my opinion. It was so good.
I'm surprised they didn't make it on the nominations, though. It's like...
they didn't talk.
Yeah, I was like, I was just thinking about that. It was indie developed, right? Yeah, that's probably why.
That sucks. I mean, it was such a good game. The animation, the story, it was
all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all really good. All right.
2018 was really bipolar.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's like
It has a lot of good games, but it's gonna be known for the bad games.
Yeah, it's like
Or the bad parts of games.
They kind of... Well, you guys agree there are more good games released than bad games?
I feel like it was kind of even.
The bad were more of the AAA titles, and that's what, yeah.
Bad or more memorable. So
Far Cry 5 was good.
I like
Rainbow was good.
I like this slingshot.
Let's talk about...
Oh yeah, I always use the bow.
every game.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room here. Call of Duty.
I can't say anything about it.
I know.
It was overhyped.
Okay, I can talk about this.
When is Call of Duty not overhyped?
Exactly.
That's COD fanboys.
Except the old
We never realized that. We keep like.
That's not true though. I've realized that.
Yeah, but everyone is still.
Okay, this is the thing. After probably Black Ops 2 or 3 dropped.
Yes.
Yeah, but everyone's
World War 2.
Because it's Call of Duty. Call of Duty has a fan base that will never die. I don't understand.
We say it's bad, but then we still buy it. It makes no sense. It's like smoking.
Well, honestly, people had high hopes for Black Ops 4, but okay, here's my problem with Black Ops 4.
World War II went up and then dropped right back down.
World War II was a great game.
Great game. I
Campaign? Oh my
grinded the campaign.
Yeah, the campaign was
In like a weekend. Great weekend. Shut up, that's a different game. We don't need to talk about why Battlefield 5 is stupid. I like the game. I like the game.
They're in both games.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
This FPSs have totally like bitched out to like PC freaking moms.
Oh my gosh, what?
Okay, pull it back. All right, back to Call of Duty.
I want to talk about the zombies because I've been playing zombies since World at War. Like I've played all the zombies. Like wait, I know the whole plot. Okay, about Treyarch zombies, not about like Sledgehammer zombies, like with
Advanced Warfare zombie. We're not even gonna talk about Advanced Warfare. That doesn't exist. Sledgehammer, shame on you.
I like the fact. Yeah, I like the fact that they're continuing the main storyline with like Richtofen and Nikolai, Takeo, and Dempsey, the 4 like characters that all Treyarch lovers should know if you play zombies a lot. And it's just like I'm glad to see that they're continuing it. I don't know how I feel about the second storyline though, like the other storyline with the
And now they're coming out with DLCs where there's like 3 other storylines you can play now.
Yeah, it's like I like the idea, but it's just I don't know how I feel about it. And plus like the whole systems with like the elixir now, it just feels off.
That wasn't even bad.
Yeah, I know, but it was weird to get used to.
Black Ops 3 zombies were good. I got the special edition with the I got the not the nuke, yeah. The mini fridge that came with the Black Ops 4 set, and I still have that. It's still so cool. But I liked Black Ops 3 Zombies. It was solid, everything about it. But Black Ops Origins,
I still get shivers from watching the trailer.
Dang. I didn't even play it myself. Oh, well, I did play it myself, but I only played it at like friends' houses.
We should all get together and play zombies.
Dude, I'd be down. I'd be so down.
I will be all of you.
Although there's only 5 of us, so we'd have to take turns.
That's fine. That's fine.
but on the topic of Black Ops 4, here's my one major problem out of all the other little problems. This is the biggest one. They took out the campaign.
Honestly, they replaced it with Fortnite.
Yes, okay, I'll get into that. They took out the one thing that made Call of Duty different from every other first-person shooter. They had a solid campaign. I know, like everyone shit on Infinite Warfare for multiplayer and everything. Probably one of the best campaigns Call of Duty has ever done. Infinite Warfare.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
In my opinion. I know it rivals MW3's campaign.
No.
Yes.
No.
Did you play the Infinite Warfare?
No, stop. Shut up. I don't even want to play it.
It was such a good campaign.
This is the thing.
It was like a
Black Ops 1.
It was like a
Stop.
civil war between Earth and Mars, dude. It was so cool, and the
Shut
graphics
up.
on it were amazing.
Shut
I know
up.
it's not a popular opinion. I know it's not a popular opinion, but we have to agree that Black Ops 4 getting rid of their campaign was probably the worst mistake ever.
That's true.
Yes.
But no, Advanced
keep that-
Warfare can't be the top. Black Ops 1 is the top.
Did you hear me say Advanced Warfare? Advanced Warfare was shit.
You just said it is.
Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare.
Either way, bad.
This is becoming an ear-rape video.
Okay. Are we good? Okay. Okay. Now, personally, please do not flip on me. Please do not flip on me when I say this, but I think it's either between Black Ops 1 for a great campaign or Modern Warfare 2. Either one. Now, the reason I say Black Ops 1 is because the story with Mason is so good, and and Reznov, yeah, they were probably.
What are the numbers, Mason?
You had Mason, you had Hudson, you had Reznov. Those are like the 3 main characters.
Dude, the prison map, the prison campaign is so good.
Yeah, and Vorkuta, yeah, exactly. It's so good.
The whole campaign is so replayable. It's so good.
Yeah, and then the MW2 campaign, that was just really good in general. Like, you just had that, well, except for the whole no Russian. But
Dude, that was good. That's what games need to do, though. They can't be soft anymore. That's what you gotta do.
Okay, what is your opinion on the Ghost campaign? I thought it was really good.
Okay, I remember what was it, Rex the dog? I don't know what the dog was. That was cool.
They're all the same, but this one.
Exactly.
Ghost was the first Call of Duty that had interchangeable weapons. Like you could change one that's an assault rifle to an SMG. You could switch that.
The only thing I liked about Ghost was the knifing enemy.
Okay.
Ghost was good because it was futuristic, but
It wasn't that futuristic.
yeah, exactly. And it wasn't like, oh, we're going crazy with it. But then I am kind of sad because with the title Ghost, bring back Ghost. He was such a good character. R.I.P.
What's his first name?
We don't.
We never
Do we know?
No, we never.
It's just Ghost. We just know him as Ghost, and he was a BA.
I want to finish my thought on Black Ops 4.
Oh no.
They got rid of the campaign, but this is because halfway through making the game, Fortnite became the world sensation that lit the fire that created everything that we know it boomed the gaming industry so much. So halfway through the campaign, they said, "Screw this. Let's take everything we have right now throughout the campaign and let's make a battle royale because Fortnite makes money off that. Why can't we?" So instead of having a campaign, they created specialist missions where you could. It's literally the campaign that they had. They put it on. Yeah, it's the campaign. It's the half of the campaign that they did make, but they split it into like little sections, and it was terrible. And the Blackout, probably one of the worst battle royale modes I've ever played.
Okay, now
I played the beta, and the text is so small you can hardly read it. And I have.
And they fixed up some touches here or there, but honestly, the Blackout, it's a worse version of PUBG in my opinion.
I mean, you'd honestly be surprised. Like, I know a lot of people that actually surprisingly like Blackout.
Oh, I know there's people that like it. I mean, I will sometimes play it, but it's still not a good battle royale.
But those people are wrong about it.
Okay, that's why
We're kidding. We're kidding. We're kidding.
Okay, so
You have your own opinions.
All right, so are we good on the whole Black Ops 4 tangent from everybody?
it was trash.
Alright, so now
Still better campaign than previous.
Oh, can I mention one more thing on Call of Duty?
Yeah, go right ahead.
There is a leak that came out that the next Call of Duty is going to be MW4.
No, stop. Just stop. Why? Soap's dead. Everyone's dead.
No, Yuri's already dead.
What if Ghost isn't dead?
Saved by the group.
The only reason I play that game.
You just come back all crispy.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
He's a bad guy.
Have like a scar face and be like the bad guy.
Oh my.
But here's the thing. Because
You have left me.
Because how would they go about doing that? Like, Ghost is dead. I hate to say it, man, but I'm sorry. But and then Yuri's dead. The guy that we play as pretty much all of MW3. Soap is dead, so it's like any emotional attachment.
Bryce.
Right, okay.
We'll get him next time.
they could, but I seriously
Maybe
feel
like a
they wouldn't.
spin-off story.
like his origin.
No, this is the thing.
If they
This
got-
is the thing. Call of Duty needs to go to Vietnam because they already did in Black Ops 1, but it wasn't like fully in. Yeah, it was only like one or two.
I think they figured it out that people want boots on the ground. I think they figured out that no one wants.
have to do like historical.
No, I don't want them to do historical.
Modern Warfare.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
How about this?
Or the Korean War because that's not a super well known war. That would be cool.
A modern day Call of Duty, like right now.
Yeah, that's what I want.
That's what everyone.
Well, there's nothing really going on now.
There's not too much going on.
I'm saying, like, I know they've kind of already done. Like,
That was in the past.
I know, but that was like recent history.
Yeah,
I mean, I think the closest they got to.
we're taking out ISIS, boys.
I think the closest they got to like modern day was probably Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, that was.
What if you take out?
historically accurate with it. That's
What if you take out Bin Laden?
yeah, I think that would cause a lot of problems.
That would. Literally, probably all the guys on that squad that actually did that, they would probably be triggered.
Can you imagine what Trump would say about that? Oh my god.
He thinks Batman's real. Let's not talk about that.
Yo, something interesting with like the game series I mentioned earlier with Total War. They do a lot of games in the past. Like one game was during like the whole colonial like Europe and like I guess like them trying to come over to the New World. They've done Rome like 200 AD everyone basically on the Mediterranean. They've done, I know it's going to be cringy, but they've done Japan. And recently they've branched out to, like, have you guys ever heard of the Warhammer series?
Nope. No,
I've heard about it.
Basically, it's like, it's kind of like Lord of the Rings, but more, no, it's kind of like WoW, I guess, but like strategy. So like they mixed fantasy and their whole, like, I guess, how they make games, like RTS and fantasy, and they're the first to ever do that, and they made so much money off of that, and the games are really good. If COD were to do something similar, but not something like fantasy, because that wouldn't work, but like, I don't even know, but like something different that doesn't have to do with history, I guess. I don't know.
You know what game they need to make?
What?
Portal 3.
Dude, they need to. Yes, they need to. They need to.
Yeah, Valve hasn't made a game in like so long.
Half-Life 3.
But like, okay, one last thing on the Call of Duty, and I think we should end it.
Yeah.
But at one point, they're gonna run out of wars.
That's why they went further in Infinite Warfare. They went into like the year 2099 or something like that.
Everyone's bored of.
Then going to the past.
They've gone to the past.
Vietnam, Korea,
Yeah, but
Then what after that? What are they gonna do after that?
modern day.
Just do modern.
No, not the Civil War. Stop.
You can keep doing it.
World War One.
Proven to be
Alright,
good.
who's making the new Call of Duty game this year? What's next in the cycle? It was
It's Treyarch. No, it's Treyarch, Sledgehammer.
Infinity Ward.
Yeah.
So Infinity Ward made Infinite Warfare.
So that's why they're
Sledgehammer made World War II.
And then Treyarch.
So now
It's probably gonna be Infinity Ward.
So now it's Infinity Ward again.
Modern Warfare.
I mean, Infinity Ward's Call of Duties aren't terrible. I liked it. I liked Infinite Warfare. I thought they did a great job with that.
Oh no, that was Treyarch. Never mind.
Yeah, that was Treyarch.
But who knows? We'll just have to see.
All right. Well, we've hit about the hour mark, so I think we should go ahead and call it for this one.
One more point. It is confirmed that PlayStation has backed out of E3 this year. Any thoughts on that?
I mean, but why?
I don't know what-
Something.
I don't know what to think about that.
I mean, PS5 speculations have been going on for a long time now.
Oh boy.
A PS5 that would.
I literally was in 5th grade when I got that. I'm a sophomore now.
The PS5.
5 years. No, the 4.
PS4's been out for a long time. Like it's.
It's time.
I mean, Xbox came. I know PS4 had the PS4 Pro, but let's be honest, it really wasn't anything different.
There's a slim version of the PS3 that doesn't stop them.
The Xbox had the Xbox One X, which was a more.
Yeah.
It was a step up. It was the same thing though.
4K gaming.
Yeah, but honestly, we need a new console. It is over time.
Soldier game.
Nah, that's trash, bro. Shut up. Shut up, bro.
Whatever.
Anyway.
So we done?
Honestly, if PlayStation backs out of the, they already did, but it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. That's all I can. Yeah, they're planning something. That's all I can say.
All right. Well, I guess that wraps it up for this episode.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Individual Opinions. We hope you enjoyed. Smash a like on the video if you want, and it would be very helpful to us. We hope you enjoyed us talking our little video game chats. We know this year hasn't been the best video games, but we hope next year's going to be even better. We have hope. So, with that being said,
A new hope.
a new hope.
Ghost
That's
2.
it. Ghost 2. Fortnite 2. Let's end it on that. Peace out, guys.